Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Whiskey Wednesday. We're gonna get back to. I feel like the last couple Whiskey Wednesdays we've been drinking some hard to get, really expensive bottles. We're gonna get back to basics, readily available bottles, just because I know there's just people who watch and like, hey, I'll never have that. Is there anything else like you're drinking that I can get? So this is Four Roses small batch. Around here where I'm at in North County, San Diego, this is a $34 bottle of whiskey, and this was my first introduction to Four Roses, even though we did a Whiskey Wednesday video a couple years ago of the regular just Four Roses yellow label bottle. I got this for my birthday a couple years ago, and I still have not finished it. It's one of those bottles that just kind of gets lost in the shuffle, but it's a 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume, distilled and aged. It says Four Roses Distillery, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. I'm a big Four Roses fan. Some of my favorite bottles I have are Four Roses single barrel strength bottles. One of my really good friends, Ricky, was just at Four Roses a couple weeks ago, and he got me a master distiller pick, and that bottle is unbelievable. It's so good. So this is one of those ones, it should be readily available to everyone. So I like drinking stuff that's available to everyone. It seems like there's more interaction. People are like, oh, I've had that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I've never had that, but I can grab that. So that's what we're doing tonight. I did get, I've just been on a crazy weird streak of finding really good bottles for decent prices. So the next couple months, I'll have some pretty fun bottles to drink. I'm very much looking forward to them. So anyways, we'll do this one for now. Four Roses small batch. They have this, which is $34, and then small batch select, which I also have. That bottle used to be like $44, but it's gotten more expensive over the years. It's 50, like $5-ish. I figured I would do this one first, and then maybe we can do a small batch select if anyone cares to drink that one. So I almost said this beer. This whiskey smells great. There's a ton of cinnamon, baking spice. It's very oaky. There's vanilla. It almost has like a floral thing. I don't think there's an age statement on here, is there? Nope. Crafted from 4 select bourbons, so they take 4 different, and it doesn't give you like a, I guess they can't give you a recipe just because they take 4 different ones. What is it? If it's got to be minimum 4 years. Is that what it is? This is at least 4 years. Who knows what the age statement is? But yeah, it's very peppery, spicy, floral, cinnamon. But it doesn't smell crazy. Like it's 90 proof. It doesn't smell like, oh my gosh, this is gonna like kill me. Tons of oak and vanilla. Surprisingly, like not surprisingly, but pretty complex, I think, just for being, you know, a lower proof whiskey. There's even like some fruit in there, like apples. Smells great. Cheers. Yeah, this is just a nice like sipper. It's I don't remember tasting that before. There's like a lot of apple skin in this, but all like that baking spice and cinnamon and like peppery thing that you smell, it's definitely on your palate. A little bit of caramel, tons of oak in this one, and some vanilla. I do feel like this one's a bit spicier than just an average, like if you drank this next to like what's something else that's 90 proof, like Buffalo Trace or like Eagle Rare. I think that's what, 93 proof. I think this has more of a bite to it. It's just like a little more intense with like the cinnamon and the baking spices and that pepper thing. But like the finish of this is not long. It doesn't like hang out. It's not offensive. It's just, I think this is a good, like if you're getting into whiskey, you want to spend 30, $35 on a bottle, something that, that's nice. This is something I think is good. Give it a try. Especially if you like those kind of cinnamon, peppery, kind of spicier whiskeys. That's this, but at 90 proof, like it's nice. It's just a nice, easy sipper. The vanilla's nice. It's, plenty of wood on the palate. But it's like I said, it's not something that like the finish is super long. It's not going to kill you. It's a nice, easy sipper. So yeah, I mean, I would recommend this for sure. especially at that price point, 35 bucks. It's good stuff. So we will leave it at that. So that's the Four Roses small batch. Small batch select bottle looks exactly like this, but the label I think is dark brown. Can't remember. But yeah, give this one a shot if you haven't had it. And if you're a fan of this one, let's talk about it. Yeah, as I've talked, like it's got just plenty of oak, and it almost has like that toothpick on your tongue kind of a thing. It's good stuff. So that is it. Another Whiskey Wednesday in the books. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.